Islam's most trusted sources are filled with claims about Muhammad's amazing virility and sexual stamina. Muhammad was famous among his followers for being able to handle 9 or even 11 women and girls in a single night. Sahih Bukhari, 268, narrated Qatada, Anas bin Malik said, the Prophet used to visit all his wives in a round during the day and night, and they were 11 in number. I asked Anas, had the Prophet the strength for it? Anas replied, we used to say that the Prophet was given the strength of 30 men.
David, erectile dysfunction is nothing to be ashamed about. You don't have to rely on hypersexualizing the Quran and the Hadith to get your heart on, buddy. Go see a doctor. I can see it is affecting your mental health. I think deep down you envy Prophet Muhammad's virility and sexual stamina. But don't fool yourself. I don't think you have the sexual stamina to please one wife, let alone 11. I love how you say women and girls. They were married to Prophet. In your Western culture where having side chicks and multiple affairs is glorified, suddenly a prophet having multiple wives is frowned upon. So why Prophet Muhammad had 11 wives? Was he some kind of lustful tyrant? Actually, the reality is far from that. In 7th century Arabia, polygamy was pretty common, but it was largely unregulated and often abusive. Men could marry many women without any responsibility, favoring some and neglecting others, denying them inheritance and basic rights. Women were often treated as property, and then came Islam. It limited polygamy to 4 wives. It ensured wives' financial and emotional rights and gave women the ability to seek divorce, which was unheard of at that time. Through that hadith that you mentioned, he visited all his wives in turn day and night and was given the strength of 30 men. Where in the hadith does it mention sexual strength? Maybe women are just a sex object to you. The hadith addresses how a husband should care for his multiple wives. Prophet visiting his wives was strictly about managing relationships properly and equally. David, maybe you don't have a healthy sexual relationship with your wife, and that's why this hadith made you upset. For 25 years, Prophet Muhammad was married only to Khadija radiallahu anhu, completely monogamous. After her passing, he married other women at different times. 7 of his 11 wives were widows. 6 of them were strictly for social and tribal alliance, because there was only one prophet and multiple tribes. These marriages weren't out of desire. Marriage in 7th century Arabia was the quickest and fastest way to form an alliance. King Charlemagne of 8th century married Desiderata, daughter of King Lombardy, to seal a peace treaty. Henry VIII of England married Catherine of Aragon to strengthen ties with Spain. Emperor Constantine VI married Khazar princess to build an alliance with the Khazar Empire. So Prophet's marriages for alliance were not unusual or lustful, but normal practice by rulers and prophets throughout history.